Hello, 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 everybody. Give me 1 second. We just getting started. What's going on? What's going on? Can't yell emoji, not too much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to give a couple minutes for everyone to come in. This is episode number 4 of Heart Rate with your boy, myself, Mr. Ace Marsh. We got a couple new featured guests today. They had a little bit of a last minute change up on here, guys. But I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't a bad move that we just made. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go, let's go, let's go. How's everybody doing today? Can we get some hearts up in the chat? Can we get some hearts up in the chat? This is episode number 4 of Heart Rate. Let's go, baby. Yo, I ain't seeing no hearts. Can we get some hearts up in here? Can I have my 2 featured guests? Please request the box. We're going to give a couple more minutes for everyone to come in. I hope you have a blessed day today. It's Friday. I want you all to know one thing about Fridays. It's the best day of the week because the weekend's here. Okay, and okay. All right. We live. All right, we're going to give one more minute. But, just want you guys to understand that our 2 featured guests today are nothing but some of the greatest people I've met on this app. We got Top Badge, Mr. Vinny Vin himself, and we got one of the poppin' up-and-coming streamers, Julia, PB and Julia. All right, so we're going to get this started, all right? All right, guys, this is Heart Rate, episode number 4, every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, I am your host, Ace Marsh. This is a featured approved show, so please be respectful in the comments. No swearing, drinking, or smoking for my guests, please, when you guys join the box. And guys, keep it real in the chat. But as long as you run in them hearts, we're going to keep the beat going. You know what I'm saying? I am not able to acknowledge all the comments or the gifts during the show, but just know I see y'all, I recognize y'all, and I appreciate y'all. And it will not go unnoticed, okay? Last but not least, I'm going to just mute my gifting sounds here. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Thank you for the gifts. Y'all ready to get our featured guests up in here? Before we do that, I just want y'all to know, Heart Rate is every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's an exhilarating talk show where I have 2 featured guests that come in and individually tell a story about, a life-altering experience, wild adventure from a vacation or encounter that they went on. Maybe it's a trip, or my personal favorite, an adrenaline-pumping situation. Once both of our guests have come in and talked about their story and shared with us their crazy experience, we will then take the 3 top gifters, put their name in a hat, and pull out the 3rd random guest that joins us for the show. At that point, I will then have all 3 guests join the box, give them a real life situation that has come from the internet or the news, and have them all answer how they would escape, cope, or deal with that situation. At that point, I will then have the chat vote 1, 2, or 3 for who had the best answer. And from there, that's the show. Y'all ready to go? Y'all ready to go? Put some hearts up in the chat if y'all ready to go. I want to see that heart rolling. Let's go. Get in there. I appreciate y'all. And thank you for joining me. Guys, one time for the one time, I want to say, y'all are noticed. Y'all are the best people. Be the best versions of yourself. This is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh every friggin' Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's go. Let's bring in our first guest, guys. Julia, PB and Julia in the house, guys. Before I get started, I just want to do a big shout out to my admins. They don't go unnoticed. Y'all being disrespectful in the chat, they're going to give you a swift boot. I'm going to tell you they know how to do it. They definitely recognize if you go and be walking outside, okay? But let me just stop this. Okay, yeah, we got the heartbeat. My heart's beat going. I don't know about you, Julia, but we had a couple last-minute changes. We popping off, though. We going to get it going. Guys, shout out to my admins, Top Badge, Chish and Phipps, Top Badge, Betty Boop, Real Deal, and nevertheless, we got Emoji J, okay? Shout out to them. I just want to get started here, guys, and let you know This is PB and Julia. We're going to make her a little bigger here because we got to see her pretty face. Okay, let's go. There she is. All right. Julia, how you doing today?
I'm great.
Yeah, you're out there driving right now. I think she's already got her heart rate going. She had to pull over. You know what I mean? Y'all, if y'all ready to hit up some PB and Julia right now, let's go. Put them hearts in the chat, please and thank you. Before we get started, guys, remember, top 3 gifters going to have a chance to be put in the show as the 3rd guest. This is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is your exhilarating show where we bring our featured guests in and they tell you experiences about how they almost died or what kind of crazy story they got themselves into or wild adventure they went on. Y'all ready to hear Julia's story? Let's get started. Julia, take it away.
Okay, so this is going to be a story of how, well.
All right. I'm already pumped. Let's go.
So this is the story. Thank you. I'm so glad you liked it. Anyways, so this is the story of the time that I decided to leave my family for a boy and move to Nebraska. So I was with this guy for about 4 years. I met him back home in California, and basically he was moving and I didn't want to do long distance, and I decided to move with him. And it was fine when we were for the first few months and everything. And then March of last year, he comes to my work and everything. He has a few drinks, and
not a few drinks. We're on a featured show here. Not too much on the alcohol. Okay.
I get a phone call from him and stuff, basically saying, "Hey, yeah, apple juice."
Apple juice. Yeah, we're gonna use apple juice.
Hey, thank you. Hey, I got into a car accident. And I was like, okay, well, do you need me to leave? And he told me no. And my gut told me to leave. So I left, and I get home, and there's cops outside.
Uh-oh.
He drove the car home, by the way. It was completely totaled. Don't know how he got home. And basically, I go ahead, and the cops are there. They question me. And then I go inside and I sit down. So I go inside, say hi to my dog and everything. And then I go.
You froze there. Let's go. Okay. And you what? Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. I think she got a little bit of the nerves going. Her heart might be racing a bit. This is heart rate though. So y'all know what you do when that stuff happens. We put some hearts up in the chat for Julia. Let's give her a round of applause here with the hearts, okay?
So I go inside and I go into my room and I find a girl on my bed. And she's twiddling her thumbs and I'm like, "Who are you?" And she goes, "Who are you?" Come to find out, she didn't know who I was. And the cops actually escorted her out. And then he basically the cops leave and everything. And I throw my ring at him because I was engaged.
Oh,
and
no.
I took him back, but here's the thing. I only took him back because Hold on a second.
You're taking him back.
Hold on, it gets better. So I go ahead and take him back. The only reason why I took him back is because I moved my whole life from California to Nebraska. Did not know how to get out of the relationship. So I went ahead and so it was fine for a few months and everything. And then me and my ex go ahead and go to California. What's in Nebraska? Exactly. So we go ahead and go back to California to go to my grandma's wedding. And it was fine and everything. And then we get back home to Nebraska. and he basically started being really sketchy again, and he got in trouble with the law, and he basically had to go ahead and do some classes. And he would always say that he was going ahead and hang out with his sponsor. And so there was a sponsor, and then the sponsor's sister, and the sponsor's sister is very, very important in this story. So
I know where this is going.
So basically, I catch him in a few lies and everything, and leading up to this. And then one night, I remember I was on the phone with his mom, and I basically call him like, hey, like, you need to come home. We need to talk, and everything. He refuses. And then he refused. And then all of a sudden, I get a phone call from him, and he basically goes and pretends that it sounded like somebody was breaking into my apartment. It was him. He was making me feel like oh my God, it was the worst. And then I basically go outside, I'm crying to him, and I tell him, I was like, is there anything that you need? Like, this is what I need from you. Is there anything that you need from me? And then he goes, yeah, so I have to tell you something. This is a plot twist, you guys. Hold on to your seats. So I'm like, okay, tell me. He's like, I got someone pregnant.
Oh, what? Oh, you lying?
No, I thought he was lying too. And so I go, you're lying? Go ahead and show me the ultrasound. And he shows me. And I basically let him on until the weekend before my birthday. And basically I was with him, but I actually behind the scenes, I was saying that I was telling my mom and everybody hey, I need to go home. So I told him that I was going to stay with him until January. But literally, I found out August 28th of last year, and then I went home September 19th. And that's my story.
I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
It's okay.
But I think that was kind of a blessing in disguise, no?
Right. Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. That was not the story I was expecting that you were going to tell in here, but I'm glad you did, because that is some wildness right there.
Yep.
So
And
that's
on
what
my
heartbreak's
wedding,
all about.
Get this. It was 2 months before our wedding.
Oh no.
2 months before our wedding, and on my wedding day, instead of me having a wedding, I had a dodge the bullet party.
You had a dodge the bullet party? How'd that party go?
Oh, it was great.
No doubt. Y'all, if you guys enjoyed that story, I don't even know what I want to call it a story. If you guys enjoyed that life-altering situation that she went through, put some hearts up in that chat. Make sure y'all favorite the two featured guests, PB and Julia, who went through some, I don't even know how to explain it. She went through some stuff, okay? We're going to leave it at that. We got our next guest coming in, Top Badge Vinny Vin. But before you jump out of the box and hang out until we get to the second part of the show, can you just tell us about, who you are on the app, what you do on your streams, when you stream, anything that you're involved with, if you got any kind of events coming up, you name it.
All right. So, hi, I'm Julia. I have been on the app for a while, but I started streaming back in April. I stream basically around 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And then I try to stream throughout the day and stuff, but I got a life. So, but I'm trying to get more involved with the app and everything. I'm trying to work on my Top Badge. And I'm actually going to be on a feature show on Monday and then on Wednesday.
Okay. So you're making some moves up on here. You're making big moves. Let's go, Julia.
And the shows I'm going to be on is D. DeMonte's Deal Breaker. I'm going to be the guest. And then on Wednesday, it's Friends Exposed with Winda.
Let's go. Guys, if you don't know PB and Julia and you ain't making your sandwiches right, make sure you toast it tonight because this is PB and Julia. Let's make sure she gets her top badge. Let's show her some love. Hit her with a favorite. Hit that star. Click her name. Check her out. Go check out her streams. She making moves. Julia, thank you. I'm going to ask you to just remove yourself from that box, and we're going to have you hang out in the chat, and we're going to bring you back in for the second part of the show. Y'all ready to know what we are doing right now? Because this is what we're doing. This is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, with your host, the one and only, the little man, Ace Marsh. I'm here. Hello. Guys, next up, we got Top Badge, Vinny Vin. He's going to come in and tell us. I don't even know about the story that's coming out of him, but it's going to be wild. It's going to get your heart racing. Guys, one thing I want to let you know that this show is about exhilarating times where we bring in guests and they share their life-altering experiences. Personal favorite of mine, adrenaline pumping situations, or just simple stories that they went on and got their heart racing out there in the world, okay? Now, once we have Vinny Vin come in and tell his story, and then we move into the next part of the show, the top 3 gifters have a chance to become the third guest on the show. When I then give them a situation that's from the real world, from the news, from the internet, and they got to answer, all 3 of them got to answer how they're going to escape or how they're going to cope or how they're going to deal with the situation, okay? Then y'all going to come in the chat and vote 1, 2, or 3 to who you think had the best answer, escape, you name it, all right? Y'all ready to go? Y'all ready to go? Guys, I cannot fully acknowledge all the comments or the gifts, but I just want you to know you are not unnoticed. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to the top 3 of the stream right now. We got, let me just open that up. We got Top Badge Boss Bro, who also has a featured show on here, Boss Branding, every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all pull up and go check out how to become a top level boss streamer up on this app. Number 2, the realest deal, Mr. Real Deal himself. And number 3, Shotgun Joe, who's always out there doing his sharky things and his panda or polar or bear. I don't know. He's got bears all over the place. All right. But if y'all ready to bring up our next guest, put them hearts in the chat. You already know. Let's go. Not the Bible. Guys, Top Badge, Vinny Vin in the house. What's up, my man? Thank you for coming in on a short notice. How you doing, my boy?
Hold on. Let me adjust here. We adjusting here. Yeah, there we go. We got the.
All right, let's get started. Usually I'll do this at the end, but let's give you the chance at the start here. Let's talk about who you are on the app. What's your name? What's your streams about? What you be doing on your streams? What you involved with? If you got any shows, you got any events? Talk your talk, my man.
All right, hold on. Let me get this my speech ready. Hold on, let me get this going. All right. Well, hi. My name is Vinny, aka Vinny Vin, not to be confused by the other Vinny. I'm new to November 1st, December 1st, 2023. Wait, it's December now, right? Yep. It's my first month here in December of 2023. My streams are pretty basic, pretty normal. I'm the odd one out, I'm the not normal one. So everybody around me seems to try to level me out. There's some people here in the comments that try to do it. But it's just I'm a streamer that streams whenever I hit the go live button. It could be as soon as I leave this box or before I came in. I just don't have a dedicated time because I'm not a dedicated person like that. I'm dedicated to one thing, but I got to keep it PG, and I can't stay on here at the current moment, even though we're not technically featured. But y'all in the comments know what I'm talking about. Yeah, buddy.
Y'all know there's some smoke coming out of his ears. You know what I'm saying? So, I also heard you might be doing a little bit of like the disc jockey kind of thing too.
Oh yeah, there's a thing. I do music. I play music. I don't promote myself as a DJ because, you need to come check me out to get to know me, to see what I actually do. That's just how I feel. So
put your time in, guys. That's what he's saying. Go put your time in. If you ain't out here networking, you ain't meeting new people, you ain't checking out these top badges on the app and learning how they do it and how they got to where they are, you ain't doing it right. All right. Y'all ready for Vinny Vin's story? Y'all ready for Vinny Vin's story? Put them hearts in the chat. You know the drill. Let's go. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Guys, this is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Ace Marsh. That's Top Badge Vinny Vin. We also got PB and Julia here today. Make sure you hit them with a favorite. Hit up my awesome 4 admins. Also with a favorite, please and thank you. We appreciate all the work that they put in here. We got Top Badge, Chish and Phipps. We got Real Deal. We got Top Badge, Betty Boop. And we got Emoji J. And if you guys don't know them, make sure you go in and check them out. They all streamers and go say some hellos and hays, okay? Today is the day that Vinny Vin is going to tell you his way.
All right. Well, I mean, I got plenty of stories to tell, but many, many years ago, probably about 15-ish years ago, I used to do property management, and which was like basically evictions, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So my day started off as there was an eviction. We were actually in one of the worst cities in New Jersey doing an eviction. The cops had to go in front of us because it's a bad area. And next thing we know, we hear gunfire.
No.
So there was a shootout.
Is this in the United States of America?
Yeah, this was in the United States of America, in the state of New Jersey. The city was called Camden. And yeah, so that's how my day started. There was a shootout. Bullets were flying. We had to get out of there. You know, we wound up leaving. We didn't do anything. So now we're going up north to Newark, New Jersey. Okay. And we were doing a follow-up visit to where we did an eviction prior. We were going back to like board up the house and everything to secure the house. So we're sitting at a traffic light and a guy comes running up, basically stations himself right on the top of the front of the truck and starts shooting. I've never been around gunfire before. I've never even I've heard guns, but I've never been close to them. The truck like shook, like it rattled, like it was bad.
Don't all y'all like carry guns out there like legally or something?
Not in Jersey. It's not that type of thing.
All right.
Well, wait, this is before lunchtime. Okay, so you know, now we get to the next job. You know, we're in there.
You ain't even had your PB and Julia yet, right?
Yeah, I didn't even have my P&B Julia yet. You know, I was going for the sister, but you know, it just I don't know what happened to her. But so we finally get to the house that we were going to. We're doing follow-ups, and I'm standing outside having a conversation with somebody. And eventually I let them in the house because, you know, they wanted to get some stuff out of the house. So the next thing I know, I turn around and I got a gun to my chest. And I'm standing there like, yo, you know what I mean? Like I'm stuck, like what, you know? So I'm just, and like, it felt as if time stopped. It like everything just froze and I'm like, I'm in shock, you know? Like I didn't know what to do, how to react. Like, I wouldn't say like there was fear, but there was fear at the same time. It's just like I didn't know how to react. The thing that saved me was the person that I let in the house. Like it felt like an eternity, but it was really like 10 seconds. Like it was quick. He came out at the same time that I had the gun to my chest. So he actually told his boy to like chill. I got whatever, you know, blah, blah, blah. So like, long story short, they wound up apologizing. And again, I have to keep it PG, but I did get some extra greenery, if you know what I mean, from the people. You know, I'm just saying, I got that greenery. But I did make out in the end, but it was just like...
You had a gun pulled up. And then you had a gun pulled up, your life flashed before you, and then they ended up becoming homies.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's just determined events because it like literally started from like I had from 7 a.m. to lunchtime. It was like something to do with gunfire. Then all of a sudden it's like I think I'm finally getting away from it. You know, I'm going to a place that's empty, not having to worry about nothing. And then boom, that happens. But I went home happy.
Right.
They became my buddies. Anytime I went to the city, like I could hit them up. You know, they would take care of me. I used to have some squatters, you know, that used to like take care of these properties that I looked after, and you know, they would toss me some stuff. They even tried hooking me up with some hookers, but I was trying to pass on that. They were a bit toothless and craterful, and I wasn't trying to even.
Not too much.
So I'll just keep it there. But yeah, that was like kind of like that was kind of like an eye opener for me that day, because like it really did give me a different outlook on life, because something like that, it's one false move and boom, you're gone. And it's like something as a misunderstanding.
Right.
And like the reason why they put the gun to my chest is because they thought we were in there taking stuff out, when in reality it had nothing to do with that. We were closing it up. And whatever there was in there must have been some value, because to go that nuts, like here I am, just a white boy in the hood, doesn't mix right. And then boom, that happens. And then, yeah, so that's my sad story. But the next time I'm on this show, I got a better story. But, we just chilling today. I
appreciate you pulling up. Guys, obviously we had a couple of guest changes in the last minute, but we always make it work. It ain't heart rate unless your heart's beating rate 5 seconds before the show starts. Okay, so I mean, it just runs. It runs with the name. It runs with the name. You know what I'm saying, guys? I just want you to know. Sorry, what was that, Vinny?
I don't think my heart was beating that day.
No, I mean,
I was like RoboCop type. Like I was like the. I don't know. I just kind of.
We've had some crazy stories on here. This is our 4th episode. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, they all be totally different. And for some reason though, all y'all Americans seem to have guns involved with yours. So I don't know what you guys doing different out there, but it's some wild stuff going on in the state.
There's a lot of bad areas. That's what it is. There's just places where people.
In Canada, we just eat poutines. We eat poutine. That's it. Like the craziest story is you choke on a cheese curd. Like that's it, but hey, we'll get to there one day. Anyways, guys, this is Top Badge Vinny Vin. He's our second featured guest tonight, whatever time you are in the world. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. We also got our other featured guest, PB and Julia. She'll make the sandwich right. Just make sure you get in there, DMs tonight. But anyways, I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you. I see y'all up in the chat. I see y'all sending gifts. I can't acknowledge them, but listen, we outside, we got you. I'll recognize you later on. Thank you for being here. This is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh. It's every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your host, Ace. Guys, this is a show where we have exhilarating stories told by our guests, okay? Where they're in near-death experiences, life-altering situations, wild adventures when they're out there on their vacations, you name it. Just places, situations, events where their heart gets pumping, if you know what I'm talking about. I just want to do a quick shout out to my top gifters, because it's time right now where we gonna bring in Julia. Please request a box. Vinny, if you can stay.
Okay, I can.
All right, I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I have one more thing, y'all. If you're not busy at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight,
okay,
actually on a Magic Bob's featured show.
Okay, talk about it. What is it about? We got time.
Basically, he does a lot of magic tricks, and he'll have people guest in. I'm just learning about it. Like this is like yesterday, so he'll have people guest in the box, and he'll have. And like,
so that's like a.
He'll do a magic trick. Like he asked me to have my own deck of cards, so he'll be able to do a magic trick through like a stream of like what cards. So I don't know too much. I just know it's 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. It's featured, and
cool.
Check it out.
Eastern Standard Time, right?
Eastern Standard Time.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Magic Bob, pull up. Your boy Vinny Vin. He's out here making moves. He already got his top badge, but he's like, listen, we're going to go right to the top, He's like, one more time, drop it like a top. Okay, guys. Yo, if y'all enjoyed the stories from PB and Julia, Top Badge Vinny Vin, put some hearts in the chat. Run it up. Let's go. This is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh every Friday, though. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, bro. Hello. Welcome to the show. I appreciate y'all being here. Guys, it's the time of the show where I now take the 3 top gifters. So you got about like 20 seconds if you want to get up in there and potentially be the 3rd guest on our show. I'm going to take the 3 top gifters in a second, write your names down, put your names in a hat, and then every name I pull out, you're going to be joining us up in here. Please be respectful because this is a featured, pending featured show. We are featured approved, so we got to be respectful. So please, no drinking, no swearing, no smoking for my guests. All right, in the chat, please be as respectful as you can. I know your heart's pumping, so you might slip up here and there, but you know what? I might take care of y'all, so watch out. Shout out to my admins. Shout out to my featured guests. If y'all ain't out here favoriting, you ain't doing it right. Make sure y'all select your favorites after the show. Run it up. Hit the people back. Faves are free. All right? This show's free. But next time you come through, I'm going to charge you a fee. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, all right, let's get it going here, guys. Who do you think is going to be the, like, I just want to ask you guys, which one of those three would you like to have in here? Because they all looking pretty dang good over there, if you ask me. But
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
I want to see Boss Bro's sexy body up in this box right now. You know what I'm saying? That's who I would like to see.
you want to see him boss branding.
Boss Bro's a Jersey native like me. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying.
All right, well, let me just, you guys, I got my 3 things here. I forgot my sticky notes today, so we're getting real ghetto on here, but hey.
I'm prepared. That's
Are you
wild.
using toilet paper? Is that what you're using here now?
Not the toilet paper is wild.
He's unprepared. It's okay.
I promise you, it ain't used yet. Anyways, but so we got real deal, not real deal, not my admin always trying to get on the show. This is wild. Okay, anyways, real deal.
Wow, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, get in there. We got real deal. We got Mr. J Car, and we got Boss Daddy. Oh, sorry, Boss Bro.
That's okay.
All right.
As long as I'm number 2.
Let me grab my trusty hat here, guys.
Not the boss daddy.
All right, you see how ghetto this is? This is ghetto as it can be, but we got all 3 of their names. I ain't lying.
Big deal.
All right.
Boss Daddy. And who? Ooh, oh gosh. Careful, your man's watching.
So what about
You guys
me?
mind pulling a name out? You guys mind pulling a name out? Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys manifested that.
Boss Daddy. Where's Boss Daddy at?
You guys manifested that. Can we get the Boss Daddy up in here to request the box, please, if you're still around?
He did the dip real quick, didn't he?
He dipped. He's like, I'm boss though right now. He's like, I already did my show, one and
He's
done.
on POF. See if they got he's on
Is
POF.
Boss Daddy in here? We got Boss Bro up in here. Hello. We're gonna give him 1 second. We got him 1 second. If not, we gonna pull to the next one. But in
They
the
always
meantime,
leave.
guys. In
They
the
always
meantime, guys, this is Heart Rate with your host Ace Marsh. It's every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are featured approved. Hello, let's go. You'll see that featured coming up in the next couple weeks. If y'all want to be on the show, please hit up my admins or myself in our Instagram DMs. Please keep the unsolicited weird things away. We don't like them. And if you do it, at least make sure it's good. Okay. Put a filter on, do it right. But anyways, this is an exhilarating talk show where I got my featured guests that come in. They tell their stories about just not the message is wild. Oh, it's a Boss Bro. Okay, perfect. This is an exhilarating talk show where I get my guests to come in. They tell some stories about their near-death experiences, life-altering situations, things that get your heart racing, or my personal favorite, adrenaline-pumping situations. Once our guests tell their story every week, we then, which we just went through, pull a name from the hat from the top 3 gifters, and they become the 3rd guest on our show. At that point, right now, we're going to pull out a real life situation, and they all got to give their answer to how they would deal, cope, escape, you name it. And then y'all in the chat is where I get you involved. I need y'all to vote for whose was the best at the end, and that becomes the winner that wins absolutely nothing other than their own clout for themselves. But that's the winner of the show. And that's what's up. And that's all we do over here, guys. So I appreciate y'all being here. Shout out to the top 3, Real Deal, J Car, and Boss Daddy, Boss Bro. Okay? Obviously, Boss Bro didn't want his code today because he all left, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I cannot acknowledge the chat as much as I'd like to. I want to give a shout out to you guys, though. Thank you for being here. It means a lot. Obviously, as we're going through this featured show program, every single view matters. All y'all being here, running up the comments matter. And your support is, it's not unnoticed, okay? So thank you. Last but not least, please be respectful in the chat, but run up some hearts. Please run up some hearts before I got a heart attack. I need to see those hearts. Thank you. Yeah, all right. So Boss Daddy, if you ain't here, I'm pulling a second one right now. Let's go. No Boss Daddy?
No,
You guys manifested that, and I swear he's like, I'm out. He knows his name's getting cut. All right, we're gonna move that one on because he's already been on the show. Sorry, Real, I love you.
Why don't you do somebody in the comments? Why don't you do somebody in the comments, Ace?
Because Jay's in the comments. Jay, you here? If not, I'm going to take the comments. Don't worry. Hello, Jay Carr. Are you okay to jump in the box, Jay? This is the show. Yo, this is the show. This is the show. Welcome to the show. You missed the first part of it, though. Hello, guys. Welcome. Our third and now featured guest, Mr. Jay Carr himself.
Let's go.
What's up, Jay?
Oh, hold on one second.
Is he in the box?
Jay,
There
how's
he
it
is.
going, my man?
I can't see him.
No difficulties.
My heart's racing. My heart's definitely racing. We definitely getting this going.
I might
The
need to come
suspense
back.
is killing me.
Wait, hold on. I need to come back. My app is glitching. I'll be right back.
All right, guys, listen. This ain't a show
Oh.
like this until stuff starts going wild like this. Vinny just got real big all on top of my head here. This is getting exciting. But anyways. Anyways, guys, in the meantime, this is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate y'all being here. We were right after the rundown. If you ain't going to see your new top badges and who's winning the contest of the week, you ain't doing it right. So make sure you pull up there with Chris Casper and Zach. They're gonna show you the juice about the rumor bus and everything else that's going on the app. So make sure you be there, and then make sure you're here right after every week. Okay, don't miss it. Jay, welcome to the show. I appreciate you, my man. How you doing, guys? Julia, just relax. We all see him. We all see him.
I don't see him.
You guys see Jay? Can I get a 1 in the chat if you see Jay? Can we get a 1 in the chat if you see Jay? You all see Julia? You all see Vinny? You all see me? Julia, you're gonna have to accept it. You're gonna have to accept this and just please relax and quiet. Okay, for a second. Thank you.
So much going on.
Jay, can you just talk about like who you are, if you're a streamer, if you're on here, how long you've been on here, what you do in your streams, or what you're about, where you're from? Just give us the rundown about who Jay Carr is.
I'm actually new. I've been here for a few months. I haven't been streaming, but I've been supporting, and I'm doing my best to try to get a platform going.
Okay.
Hopefully within the next month, I should start streaming on a consistent basis. I'm trying to reach out, help those that are actually there for, that need a good person to listen to and give good advice to. So my platform is going to be based on my heart and my experiences, what I've gone through in the past. And yeah, basically, obviously, New York Yankee, everything about me is New York. My accent is New York, so you already know.
Yeah. Hello.
The Yankees.
That's basically it, so we'll see what happens.
All right, guys. Well, this is your chance. If you want Jay on your side, make sure you hit him with a favorite. Go check him out because he's going to be going live soon. He's going to be a new streamer, but guess what? He ain't new on here. I see him around. I don't know if you guys noticed. He got the TGVT in his name. We the Good Vibe Tribe out here. Welcome to Heart Rate with Ace Marsh. Every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are my guests. Top Badge, Vinny Vin, PB, and Julia. She's on a sandwich vibe. And then we got Jay Carr over here from New York. Hello, he's in my live. All right, guys. Time for the most exciting, exhilarating part of the show. Y'all ready for your scenario that I'm going to give you right now?
Julia, hold it
I just want y'all to know. Number
I
one.
see him.
Number 1 is Vinny Vin. Number 2, Jay Carr. Number 3, Julia. So after they're done explaining their answers or giving you how they're going to deal with the situation I'm about to throw at them, y'all going to vote.
So this is just a random situation,
I pulled it from the internet. It's a real life situation.
and we have to give how we would react to it.
That's correct.
Based on the true story and what we would do with that situation.
That's correct.
Yay!
Y'all understand the assignment?
Time to check off some bucket list things. Let's go.
Okay. So here it is. You're on a boat going deep sea fishing. There's 4 of you. Okay. Don't matter who you want to say it is there with you. There's 4 of y'all. One of them's the person that's running the, event that you've hired to bring you out there in the deep sea. Okay. Weather's good this day. Everything like that. Okay. You out there. You miles and miles and miles out in the ocean because you're going for some big fish. You want to go for some tuna, whatever the heck they're bringing you out there for. But you going big or going home. Now, while you be out there, all of a sudden, the whole ocean turns over and we got a wicked storm pulling up. You guys out in a little boat. It ain't meant to be out there when this stuff's popping off like this, okay? This actually happened to a group of people, which I'll explain how they dealt with it in the end. While you guys are trying to fight the waves to get back to safety and to land, unfortunately, the weather's gotten so bad that it's not allowing your boat to go through that way because the waves are pulling the other way. The problem with the situation is y'all be fighting it so long to the point where you guys run out of gas. So now you stuck out there adrift. You got your fishing rods, you got a couple things on the boat, maybe a couple snacks, who knows, whatever you brought with you. What you gonna do? How you gonna deal?
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Vin, you up first, my man.
So basically, how am I going to react to being stuck out in the middle of the ocean with just paddles? That's pretty much the situation that we're dealing with rough seas and everything else.
Like you out in a storm. Like there's some hurricane weather going on here, and you stuck in a boat floating around, and you ain't got no problem to deal with. Like you got nothing. I don't know. You gotta figure it
I'll
out.
tell you one thing. For me, I'm always going to come prepared. So if like I planned a trip to go fishing, as long as I got my friend Mary Jane with me, I'm riding it out. I'm chilling. I'm casting. I'm like riding that wave, smacking that. You know what I mean? I'm doing all that fun stuff to just enjoy it. Because what else are you gonna do? Like,
so you just like you're like screw it. We're just gonna keep fishing.
Right. Like you can't think negative because if you're thinking negative, it's just like everything is just gonna be like bad for you. So I'm gonna ride it out. I've actually been on like a little mini like boat where the storm came, but we didn't run out of gas and have to paddle in. But it was a little spooky. So I kind of like it brings back a little bit. But yeah, I'm riding that out as long as I got the greenery. If I don't have greenery, I'm screwed. You know?
So if you don't have
miserable,
if you don't have the natural herbs, what you gonna do at that point?
If I don't have it, hopefully I get along with the people very well because there's always that one person that's going to be like the screamer. Like you can't like they're just going to be freaking out the whole time. And like, you're just going to want them to shut up. Like that's where I'll probably go to the other end of the boat. You know, like I'll do my own thing. You want to stay over here and just do your own craziness? I'm going to go do my own craziness over there.
That's what I mean. It kind of sounds like Real Deal last week where he just was like, hey, this guy's hurt. We're going to leave him. We're just going to run away and take care of it ourselves. So, but anyways, you know,
you're hurt. I'm going to throw him on my shoulder, you know.
So guys, I mean, I'm already voting for him. So unless you guys come up with something better, like that's a pretty good answer. This guy's out there. He's like, we just go and chill. He's like, bring the waves. I'm still fishing and I'm enjoying life. And we getting a little bit of the smoke on. Anyways, Jay, what's your answer, sir?
I mean, if we have to be realistic and we
you don't have to be, but like preferably, but you know.
I mean, I technically then if it's me, through my own past life experiences, I would have to say that no matter what adversity comes my way in any situation, for some reason, I default into just staying extremely calm. So immediately I will have to ask the captain of the boat, what can we do? What do we have? What do you want us to do? Because he obviously has to take precedence in knowing what is going to go on the boat, what he has, what equipment, whatever he has to do. If he's making his calls or whatever he has to. I've never been in a boat. I get seasickness. So.
So you're gonna stay calm with seasickness and never been in a boat before. This is. I'm just gonna let you know I'm a fisherman.
Right.
There ain't no way you staying calm if you're getting seasick.
No,
I promise you that.
But that's the whole point. We have never been into every situation we come across. If it's gonna be life threatening. Or if it's some other type of situation, or it could be a death in effect. No matter what it is, we haven't experienced it yet. And the only thing we can do besides freaking out is basically just try to remain calm. So I know, like you said, I'm most likely going to get nauseous. I'm going to throw up. It's going to happen. But me panicking is not going to make the situation any better. So I'm going to leave it up to the captain to ask me, what is it that I can assist with? And then from that point on, I'm going to do the best that I can. I'm going to try to figure out what I can help with. And then after that, I'm just going to, I don't know, but don't get me wrong. I'm going to be praying to God. I'm going to be repenting my sins. I'm going to make sure that, you know, if I could
You'd
try
be
to,
asking for forgiveness out there, you know?
yeah, because that could, you know what? And that's another thing too. I always look at that situation as this could be the moment that I am going to go back home. I'm going to go back to, I'm going to go to heaven.
Mhm.
So of course, I'm going to have my deep conversations with God, and it's going to be awakening. But 100%, I guess, to me, like I said, unfortunately, this situation I have not really been into. So all I can say is that for my past, I always stay calm, no matter what it is, and I have to be able to help others out. And if there's somebody else that I don't know who else was in the boat, if they were, if they're elderly or they could have been children or whatever it is, I know my priority is always to try to help somebody out.
Okay.
So
we got the real approach from Jay here. You got the real approach, the realistic. He's taking
that's
care.
it, that's basically the only thing I can do for that situation. Unfortunately, if it's going to be based on a real situation, then yeah, that's about it.
All right. Well, Jay, I respect the fact that you were realistic here. While you're trying to help everyone, Vinny Vin's in the back. He's smoking and fishing still. So I don't know. Anyway, we go figure
I get that. I totally respect it, of course.
It is what it is. But hey, I mean, at least we got, you guys probably would be a perfect match because Vinny Vin's going to be like, this guy's good. He's taking care of business. Vinny's like, let's go. Hey, fish on. Anyways, so let's move on. Julia, what's your answer?
I'm going to be completely honest. I probably would freak out.
Thank you.
He's the one I would leave in the front of the boat.
I have the worst anxiety ever, so I don't know what I would do. I really don't. I'd probably be the first one to die.
She's just jumping in the water. She's like, I'm done. She's accepting defeat. She's
She's
not even
not
trying
going
to
in the water than staying on this boat.
I'm
out of here.
Honestly, I probably would be freaking out and everything, but I also probably would be trying to help other people out as well.
I mean,
We'd be giving them peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
What's that, Vinny?
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah, I'll bring the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Literally.
You guys actually might this might be a good group to go out on a fishing trip together.
I'm gonna need food, that's for sure. You know what I mean?
I got you.
I'm gonna have
all the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
And then if we are all bringing in what we usually bring, and that's what I was trying to say, and maybe I apologize, and I do apologize for that. On a normal trip, no matter where I go, I have been prescribed medication to kind of calm my nerves down. It starts with that letter X, and it's an anti-anxiety medication. Okay. So if you technically
2 milligram ones?
Exactly. So if you technically want me to, what I would do in that situation, in my bag, will have that little bottle, which will help me calm down, will help, obviously.
And this is all legal, through the doctor, medicated.
In that situation, our nerves will all be calm, regardless of what whatever is going to come our way, because that realistically, that will always be on me in case of a panic attack. So I'll always have that on me.
So are you going to share with the group or what?
That I carry enough just in case the severity of the panic. So yes, 100%, and it's prescribed, so it's legal.
You could save them for me because I'm already self-medicated over here. You know what I mean?
He's outside. He's like, this is the best trip.
So it is prescribed, so it's always with me. So it's not an issue to have that.
Awesome.
So then we will all be calm. No matter what.
Okay, well, it's you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting some way different answers. I think I'd probably go fishing with the group of you. We already know we're gonna probably have to, use Julia as food if we run out because she's already freaking out too much. We're gonna have to, might have to just. That's how we shut her up. I don't know, but I'm saying. We already know Vinny Vin be out there trying to catch fish and stuff. He's lost in his own world. Jay's coming around and doing doctors, prescribing everyone with their medication. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be the one. I got my boating license, so I'll be the one. I'll be captain. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta figure this out, guys. We got this covered. I'm about it, guys. Thank you for your answers. In a moment, chat. Be prepared to answer for who you thought was the best. Not yet, though. Hold it back. Run some hearts up right now. But I just want you guys all to know that this is Heart Rate with your boy Ace Marsh. I'm your host every Friday. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after the rundown. Be here every single week. Pull up. If you want to be on the show, please hit up my admins, my amazing admins with a favorite. Jump in their DMs. Keep it PG unless they ask differently. But if you want to be on the show, we got Top Badge Chish and Phipps up in the chat. Make yourself known. We got Top Badge Betty Boop. we got Real Deal, and we got Mr. Emoji J himself, okay? If y'all want to go check out some of the previous episodes, we do have a YouTube account. It is in my bio if you want to go see it, if you want to see what it's about. It's all about fun on this show. We out here, we hearing stories from people talking about their exhilarating experiences where they've almost died, been in some crazy encounters, situations, but it's all about getting your heart pumping on this show. Guys, this is a featured, approved show, so I appreciate y'all being respectful up in here. I know we got a little toxic up in here, but we kept it. I think we were all right. We'll figure it out as we move along. Vinny just got a hat change. Like, this guy's actually going fishing. Like, he's got the fisherman hat on and everything. Like, he's ready to go. He is ready to go. If y'all want to catch him on stream later, he's going to be out there fishing. I guarantee it. Pull up on him. Thank you to all the gifters. Thank you to everyone being here. It does not go unnoticed. I'm going to do a quick shout out to my top 10 gifters of the stream. Number 1, Real Deal. I appreciate you. Mr. J Car in that box, guys. Make sure y'all run to the gifters. Hit him with a fave. Everyone in the chat, hit him with a fave. Number 3, Top Badge Boss Bro, or as we know him, Boss Daddy. Number 4, Shotgun Joe. Number 5, Miss Drea. Number 6, it says Wine's Back, but that is Katie Down Under. Number 7, Top Badge Chish and Phipps. Number 8, Chanel Bags. Number 9, the beautiful, most gorgeous Pocahontas. And number 10, Mr. Diversion himself, okay? Make sure y'all being in there. Hit them with a fave. Guys, please hit the awesome people in my box with a favorite. Check them out. Jay's going to start streaming soon, so make sure you're one of the first people up in there getting to know him. Julia's an avid streamer. Vinny Vin's new, but, he's learning on the app. And,
He is not new.
Make sure y'all fave me because I'll block her before you if you don't.
Ooh. That's wild. That is wild. Anyways, guys, it's time for us. Not Boss Bro coming back after he was supposed to be on the show as well.
Boss Bro, I wanted to have a discussion over pork roll, Boss Bro. What happened?
All right, we're gonna have a talk with him later, but it's your chance right now in the chat. If y'all thought number 1's story, Mr. Vinny Vin, was the best answer, put a 1 in the chat. Y'all thought J Car's answer was the best, put a 2 in the chat. And for Julia, number 3. Julia's already voting against herself, so that's wild. But
3 is wild.
3s, I'm seeing 3s, I'm seeing 1s, I'm seeing more 1s, more 3s. Yeah, y'all are
more than 2 people voting.
Oh, come on.
Jay, I'm sorry, but you are definitely the weakest link here, bro. You were way too quiet. All right, guys. The official winner is the new guy on the app, Top Badge Vinny Vin. Welcome, Vinny Vin, to the winner circle. You get absolutely nothing for it, but I appreciate you being here. Guys, before y'all go, make sure y'all be favoring each other, get to know everyone, get out there networking.
I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Look, Ma, I did it. I did it, Ma. I'm on top of the world. I'm the motherfucking winner.
This is a featured, approved show, so please keep the comments and the guests to no swearing, please and thank you, sir. We're going to let that one slide, moving along. Anyways, he is a winner. He just lost, though, right there, as soon as he won. So, like, I don't know.
I can give myself my own prize because you didn't give me one.
Anyways, before you guys go, if y'all can just quickly talk about who you are, what you got going on, how your streams are, who you are in your streams, what kind of streams you bring to life. I don't know what you do in your dreams. Just talk about you. Tell everyone who you are. Vinny Vin, you're going last because you lost. Julia, go ahead.
Honestly, I just kind of vibe, listen to music. I do the date box a lot. I also like to battle. Yeah, I just like talking to people and vibing out,
That's it? You got any events coming up?
Oh yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
I like how Julia went from guys being the crazy one that's freaking out, losing her mind, to now she just all of a sudden, I don't know if she got into Vinny's bag over there or something, but she's real chill. Like, I just kind of vibe, okay. Talk it.
So on Monday, like I said, I'll be on D DeMonte's show as a guest. I forgot the time.
It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am the admin for that show too. So.
And then on Tuesday, I will be on Top Bad Winda's show, Friends Exposed. against my roommate, actually. He's my partner. And then I might be doing the hunt next Sunday with Mick. So
Y'all be
that's
licking
11.
toilets. So if y'all want to see Julia lick toilets, she's done it before. It won't be the first time. Go check her out.
The
I'll
toilet
be
is-
there.
I cleaned it before because I was told it was gonna happen. Okay.
That makes a difference.
Very easy. Jay, one more time for all the people that just came in here, introduce yourself. Tell us about who you are, what you got going on, anything that you want to share.
Yeah, like I said before, Jay Carr, favor me. I'm gonna be consistently streaming within the next couple of weeks. I'm basically gonna have the same thing. It's all positive vibes. I'm gonna start getting to have a lot of interactions, a lot of games, a lot of things that everybody can participate in. And my platform is basically gonna be life experience, what I've been through, and how to best cope through a lot of situations, and a lot of healthy coping mechanisms. And especially over the holidays, I understand how hard it must be for a lot of people throughout, the platforms, to have somebody there for them, to actually, show them some love and have them participate as a big family unit. And that's what I love about our family here, that we all are interactive and we all have somebody that we can lean on if we need support. And I'm beyond just the app, and I'm actually, like, honestly there for somebody who wants to reach out. I got in my bio, I got my Snapchat, my Instagram. Feel free to just message me if you have any problems or you just want to talk, get any type of advice. I'm always going to be there based on my own experiences, what I've learned, what has failed for me. And yeah, basically that's what I'm going to be starting to go through. And I appreciate all the gifts, and I thank everybody for listening to me and giving me a chance, hopefully.
All right, guys, that's Mr. Jay Carr. Make sure you hit him with a fave. Make sure you hit PB and Julia with a fave if you guys want to get in there and find out about your sandwiches and chilling out and then losing your mind and all these different kinds of things. She does have her date box open, like she said. So if you guys want to go taste that sandwich, go get in there. You know what I'm saying? Top badge Vinny Vin up here on the top beside me. She want to just talk about you, show us your love, and tell us what's up.
Well, once upon a time, there was this time where I streamed.
We'll come and find out then, emoji J. I'm just kidding.
All right, guys, we're just gonna mute her. Okay, go ahead.
Nah, I pretty much just get on stream whenever throughout the day. It's like, I might be on for 5 minutes, or I might be on for a little longer, maybe 7 minutes. I average probably about 20-minute streams. I'm being serious. I really do average like 20-minute streams.
That is true. I've seen it.
Yeah, I've always been like that, though. I always feel like it's you always catch different people every time you get on. So,
guys, that's 20 Min Vin. Check him out.
yeah,
He's a top badge on here. If y'all want to go learn how to be a boss daddy on here, he's the one who's going to teach you. He always has boss branding in his show. Or, sorry, wait, we got the wrong people mixed up here. Sorry, that's my bad. The show is officially done, but this is Heart Rate with Ace March. Your host right here every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, make sure y'all hit yourselves with a fave. Hit your friends with a fave. Get some Flava Flav with PB and Julia today. We got Jay Carr from New York State. We got Vinny Vin up in here making new moves. He just doesn't even know what kind of groove he's on. All right, guys, but this has been the show. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you to my guests. You guys have been fantastic.
Awesome.
It's a great episode. We would officially be unfeatured now, so y'all can fuck it up and find out. Hello? How y'all doing? Thank you for being here. Did you guys enjoy the show? What's up? Throw some hearts in the chat if you enjoyed the show.
I'm
you're
still
recording. Cut it
recording.
out. Jay, cut it out.
It's 5 o'clock now.
Oh my